Alrighty, my mercs out there, how you all doing tonight on a wonderful Tuesday evening? I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I was able to have my day off for the weekdays. I will say, like earlier today, like wasn't really feeling all that good, but thankfully, as the day came around, able to get through, some pretty good experiences today. Things have been doing better for me, so I am ready to get things started. I'm hoping that you guys are ready to get things started. So let's go ahead and get things started. If you ever have problems with brigands, monsters, or the struggles of everyday life, I am the mercenary for the job. I am Zenny, mercenary VTuber for hire, at your service. Hope y'all having a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoy today's stream. And today, we start the next chapter in our little playthrough of the Phoenix Wright games. We have finished last week the very first game in the franchise, so we're going on to the second game in the franchise. And I did have it a little bit wrong a little bit earlier as far as the stream title, but I did update it. But it's not Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2, it's Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. So yes, that is what we're going to be starting today. And yeah, hoping that you all are having a wonderful day, and looking forward to seeing as far as sort of like how I'm able to sort of like adjust now that I have a little bit of lawyering experience. Well, I won't say actual lawyering. Like I don't have any actual lying experience. But I'd like to retract that statement. I plead the fifth. Anyway, I don't have any actual lawyering experience, but with a little bit of Phoenix Wright experience in the books for me. Looking forward to seeing how things go for this second game. Looking forward to it. I do have a guide ready just in case I want to be able to use it. Probably start a little bit, but I wanted to sort of like start see if I can sort of like trial, see if I am able to sort of like identify what I need to do before sort of like fully checking certain stuff. But hey, who knows? Maybe I can finally start getting into the groove of things and start being able to predict what I need to do. But yeah, looking forward to that. And actually sort of like looking ahead, there's apparently a little bit of a shorter game than the first one, as this one only has sort of like, you have like the shorter introduction trial that Ace Attorney 1 also had. But with Ace Attorney 1, you had sort of like the second one being like a progressively longer one, but it's sort of like full size, and then 3 actual sort of like full size ones. This one just has the 3 full sized cases instead of the 4 full size cases. So yeah, we'll have to see how things go as we make our way through it. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, like I said, it's like earlier today I was sort of like not in like a sort of like good place, or like mentally, as far as like with myself. I was a little lethargic and a little bit in my own head. But thankfully, especially with like getting through sort of like the D&D campaign today, like I was able to get in a much better mood and able to get through the day a lot better better. So we are doing good right now, and I'm looking forward to getting through this. So, with all of that said and done, let's go ahead and get things started. So I'm going to go ahead start setting up today, and those of you among the mercs here that joining us tonight, let us know how you are doing today. Hoping that you're having a wonderful day. But yeah, so let's go ahead, get things going. So just be a moment. All right. Let's go ahead and get things going. All right. And all right. Go ahead and start a new game. So we're gonna be, yep, Justice for All. Okay, so Trials and Tribulations is the third one. Okay. All right, yep, episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. Oh. How did I get into this mess? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix, right? That's an imposing judge there. What have I done wrong? I cannot allow you to go on like this. But I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. And reveal is a dream. I'm pretty sure it's just a dream. Looks pretty surreal enough to be a dream. Why is that your ringtone? What a nightmare. Phoenix has hella scary nightmares in this game. Oh. Imagine with that kind of ringtone, yeah, he's gonna get the nightmare sooner or later. And how you doing today, Moon? I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. Well, I shouldn't be dozing off right before a trial starts anyway. No, it looks like they hung up. Good. I finally found it. Talk about a close call. Hate to do this to you, but if I had bits, I played the blue line. God damn. It would. I understand that. Yeah, we do. Yeah, that is a part of the Tangia Blue Lobster. Actually, that reminds me. Do I have that set up right now? I'm guessing the fact that you mentioned that I do have. Yeah, I do have the Tangia active, so that's good. At least if someone else is looking to pay the bits. Oh. Of course, the glitch. I get no lobster, but I get glitch. I wonder if this works under a glitch. So both of my weapons both get glitched. So yeah, neat. Ouch, my head. It's throbbing. No lobster, but I don't need steak. I've already eaten. And why does it feel so foggy in here? Good morning. Good morning. What's wrong? You don't look well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. What's that fighting spirit? Sorry, but can you please turn the cheeriness down? You're really bringing up the mood. I need to bring it back down, okay? I need to be more mellow. I need to be actually back to hating myself. So, could you bring the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts. Roger that. Am I in trouble or something? Huh? Trouble? Wait, never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong. What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble. What? NANI? I'm placing my life in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright. NANI? Take a wild guess how this is gonna go with just From what it seems like, this person is apparently asking us to defend her, considering the fact that she's just saying that they're placing their life in my hands. So, life in my hands? You promised me. You said you would prove that I was not guilty. Oh. Is Phoenix Wright having a bit of short-term amnesia right now? Not guilty? That's when I thought all hope was lost. All the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, he said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, ever. What is this girl babbling about? Oh, he's got a bit of short-term amnesia from the, getting clobbered in the head. Actually, I'd love to watch the court proceedings. I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I'd like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting a little strange. Keep staring at me. Making me kind of nervous, sir. Oh, sorry. Afraid to ask, but here it goes. This might sound bad, but... who are you? What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible. No, I mean, I didn't mean it like that. Basically, the case one last. I'm guessing more so than actual sort of like lengthened structure, because I did mention that a little bit earlier. That was when I was looking over at the guide that this first one pretty much sort of ran a similar length of the first one of the first trial. So, This is how a defense attorney treats his clients, sir? I can't believe this. No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person. Who am I? Why am I drawing a blank? The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately? The trial's about to start. I'm counting on you there, okay? This is gonna be, I guess I must have amnesia. Let's see, what can I piece together? On the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I prove her not guilty? Can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Irresponsible promises. Someone, please. Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why do I get the feeling this is the one dream I won't be waking up from? Alright, so probably they had the amnesia thing to sort of like justify another sort of like tutorial sort of instance. Which means I'm hoping that they have the Fae sister. It's not Maya back with us. Well, I'm hoping that Maya is back with the crew. I know that she took the little bit of sabbatical to sort of like finish her medium training. So it doesn't look like we're gonna have Maya here.
Court is now in session for the trial of Mackie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
You see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Now then, are you ready?
Yes, we are ready. Yes for now.
Are you ready, Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor. Wait a second. Her life is in my hands. I should really do the responsible thing. Actually, you see, Your Honor, memory is kind of...
The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, this case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before, but you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you are well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer. A policeman? What? You did what to a policeman? It wasn't me. Besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie. Okay, and who are you again? The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright. Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Hey, got you. Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Well, sir, the defendant, she works under me, so, you know.
You work under that detective? Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me. Hey, calm down. I believe you. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near the headquarters Expose Park. The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. A landing beat his body up bad and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh, yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything is in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented.
Usually it is. Well, I would say when it's the actual proper document back in the first one. Yeah, it was usually pretty well documented, but oh well. We'll let the game continue.
The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed that time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well. The court accepts it into evidence.
All right, crime photo 1.
Now then, I recall yesterday's preliminary hearing. A very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Well, actually, yeah. Yeah. It's just nerves. Give me a sec.
What? How can you talk like that? That's such an talk like such an amateur. I thought you were a pro, sir.
All right, sir. I'll help you through this. At a time like this, maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Court record?
Yep.
Info about evidence and people involved in this case are all listed there, sir. You can look at the court record by pressing the R1 button. Yep, the R1 button, huh? Really know what you're talking about, don't you? It's too bad I'm a cop, right? To think I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor?
The court is in session. Save your chit chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. I guess I better check the court record and see what I can find. All right. So we got our attorney badge, we got our cell phone. Yep, there's the autopsy report. There's the glasses found under the victim's body. And then the crime photo 1. Okay. What was it again? R1?
All right, Mr. Wright. Let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. Broken pair of glasses.
That's right.
The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell.
Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing. Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the scene of the crime are not mine, I swear, sir. Are you sure about that? Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day I accidentally stepped on mine. Coincidence, she said.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
Oh, you have more.
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
All right, Gumshoe, what do you got for us?
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir.
During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. And with this piece of evidence and the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
That's that stinks awfully because if the watch stopped time upon impact and was confirming that that was the exact time of death as well, like instantly neck broke, he's dead. How would he have written her name? Huh.
Why, this is... Yes, I can see her name is clearly written here.
The prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood. The court accepts it into evidence.
You aren't my. Hey, Galcian, how's it going? That is a lot lesser attorney by the name of Payne. I think he's exclusive to. Well, so far, I think I've only seen him in the tutorial trials. So he's a lesser attorney. Just a sort of practice round, if you will. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look suspicious. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground. But I already told you those glasses aren't mine. And how do you explain his dying message? It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine. This is it. I'm counting on you. Sure, but what am I supposed to do? What? Isn't like you at all. Normally it's the part where you get into the witnesses' faces. In their faces and do what? I guess there's no way around it. You're not actually supposed to get into the witness faces. That's one that's badgering. 2, you're going into the well, which means you're going to get tackled by the bailiff and put into contempt of court. And 3, that's just bad form. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand. Prosecution's witnesses all hide things from the court, which means they lie from time to time. Lie? But isn't that, detective, your superior? Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatterbrain. God damn it! That's your cool buddy, Gumshoe. Come on. Ugh. Doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, can your cross-examination, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be all right. All right. Okay. So... I'd say this is a potential for pressing. This is something that I probably want to present the second picture on and question as far as how would it, or at least the autopsy report. Actually, hold on a sec. They don't, okay, so...
I don't like saying it, but it's clear.
Okay. So... here we go. Yeah. All right, so okay. So huh. All right, so wait a second. Yeah, the second crime photo, that there is actually a difference in spelling. Yeah, it's the same pronunciation, but it's a difference in spelling. So, uh, i- i- what is it? What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. Yelled at the top of my lungs and figure outstretched, ready to take on my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe.
You're talking to me, pal?
Please state the defendant's name for me.
Yep. What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see. This is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please.
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is, Maggie Bird.
I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here it's Maggie Bird.
Looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave the name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled Maggie with a Y. There's a blatant contradiction of the facts.
Ooh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed. But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
They were dating. May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him not to have known her name.
This is very true, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I'm quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir.
All right.
Officer Prince and Officer Bird had been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had bought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she could get for him.
Okay.
Oh, those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Wright.
All right. At least they're not prolonging the the amnesia joke for too long. At least he's getting into the groove of things. All right. Let's see. Huh. Honestly, there's not much that I can think of. There's a sort of like little optional thing about pressing this one. So might as well at least sort of see what they do as far as like the pressing marriage. Wasn't the victim 8 years older than her?
What, you're saying a guy's gotta marry someone the same age as himself, pal?
No, that's not what I meant at all. Dr. Gumshoe and Dustin were only a year apart, you know? I think this fella has a ways to go before marriage.
Mind your own business, pal.
Oh, and we got the trophy. Oh, mind your own business. We got a trophy. All right. Okay, so over 2 months ago.
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove. Why should we only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove. Oh, okay.
Oh, I see. A baseball glove. Sir Prince was a huge baseball fan.
Baseball glove. Let's press further. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nah, nothing like that, pal.
Then what was it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said. The glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to the case.
Yes, it would seem that there's little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
Of course it's relevant. I'm not sure why, but we'll bullshit our way through this. I don't know where this will lead me, but of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case. Yes, bluffing to the goddamn bluffing. Don't announce that. Don't announce that we're bluffing. We've got to bullshit our way through this so we can't reveal our hand. Well, if we wear the glove, then we're no longer revealing our hand. It's covered. I had to go with it. Now this is the Mr. Rudd I know. So happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it would take. This is great. Pressing people. Feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, then let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry up and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with the case. Anyway, this is it, sir.
It's rather
Yellow, isn't it? Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it? Yep, that's right. That and one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that is correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that's true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
Yeah, that is the thing I brought up earlier, is like, I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There were also scratches on his skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote his name with his right hand.
So, yeah, his finger could have been obviously used, but that's the key. Used. Just because his finger was the one that did it, they did mention that they weren't able to confirm the actual handwriting itself.
Yes, perfect logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
So I would probably say press on the handwriting statement. And thank you, Saribot, for taking care of that. All right. But I would press, yeah, I would press into this. But it's actually telling me to just present this baseball glove on anything. I would like to see what actually sort of like happens if I do press this. So in the end, you couldn't confirm it?
Hey, don't look down on us. I told you, we're not a bunch of simpletons, pal. Everyone knows you can't find out everything you want with scientific investigation. Never heard that before.
Me neither. Nor I. I never heard anything like that at the police academy, sir.
Okay, so I made it up. Anyway.
All right, time to present the glove.
Objection!
Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
That's the glove, right?
Could you tell the court what is special about this glove?
What's special, huh?
Never really thought of it. It's a right-handed glove. He writes with his left hand. Because he throws with his left hand.
I never really thought about it, but it's really yellow. And that's about it.
Yes, it's really yellow, but that's only one of its qualities. Huh? There's another reason why it's special.
And that would be.
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person. Yep.
Left-handed? Why, you're absolutely right. This glove is made to be worn on the right hand.
That's why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow hand. There's a glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, detective, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy.
Look, it's obvious from the picture that it was. Wait a second. Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ah,
Although, I will say, just because you throw with your left hand doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually writing left-handed. There are sort of oddities as far as how people sort of utilize different dominant hands for different stuff. Like there are even people that are sort of left-handed throwers, but bat right-handed in baseball. I object.
overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Unless he's ambidextrous. Therefore, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It's not possible that this name was written by the victim himself.
Then that means Maggie is. No, it's not possible.
Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
the evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No! You're right, you did it, Mr. Wright. I feel like I can breathe again.
It seems we have reached the conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir. See, you got a compliment by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir. I'm joking, I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
No, not yet. I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet. What do you mean? We would like to call our next witness to the stand. Of course, we gotta get another witness.
And what did this witness witness?
The moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit. What the heck?
Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. Can't let my guard down. It's only get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
All right. Ooh, different little jingle. All right, go ahead, make a new save file. Ooh. All right, here we go. Amnesia. I can't believe my lawyer's trying to defend me in such a state. Why didn't you tell me, sir? I'm sorry I didn't mention it to you. Oh, I know what to do. I heard you can fix something like this with a real strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need. Why would you think you, a defendant, should be solving this with violence? Aren't you on trial for a quote-unquote violent act? So, please, no kicks. No. I think I'll pass on this one. Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong and try to tackle everyone's problems. Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with the mine later. For now, do you think you can fill me in on a few things? Of course, I'd be honored to. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and I can tell you about me. No, that's okay, really. I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So my name is Phoenix Wright. That's a weird name. This is serious. Really don't remember? I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help. This is a business card. I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay? Okay, there are some numbers written on the back. Oh, that's your cell phone number. Alright. I guess for now we should stop talking about me. And I'll start talking about this case. This case? Yep, can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know? What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but... Cell phone? Yeah, your eyes lit up when you talked about it at the detention center, sir. Hurry up and tell me. This might be very important. Okay, Roger. It was on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. Huh, it's the exact same ringtone. And she's got the Blue Badger shirt on. God damn it. It's back. The Blue Badger is back. Why is it back? I see it. I see it. In my dreams. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone. Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up, and I can give this back. I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name. You can call me Maggie. We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Dustin and I waited for the person to show up, but they never did. Where's the phone you found now? I gave it to you yesterday. Oh, so that wasn't our ringtone. That was to me. Got the phone in my pocket. You mean this? Do you think it has anything to do with the murder? I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up.
You were here all along.
You were so mean. Ah, Maya! Hey! I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. When I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left. Now who in the heck is this? I guess I'm supposed to know this girl too? Hey, good morning, Maggie. Okay, so she has already come back. Good morning to you, too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh. And what if I said that everything will be fine? That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with ultra-decisive, super important evidence. There you are, Nick. The thing you wanted me to bring. Thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's about 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it. It was kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. Looks like these guys are up to no good. No good? As in, there's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this? Hey, don't look at me. And where did you get this list from in the first place? What? You don't remember, Nick? You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday. Oh, is that right? These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found. So that's where they were from. You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Maya, actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is over now. Please bring the defendant to return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops. I guess you have to get going. We can talk about you being old later, Nick. Oh, wish us luck. So Maya's not going to know until after the trial. I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left for it is to put it all together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't. Come on, Nick. Better get a move on. Yeah. All right. At the very least, we get Maya back. Yay!
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witnesses stand, Mr. Payne.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see. So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on.
There is no need to give us a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness. A thrifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder.
Nerd!
Oh. Thank you very much, Calcium, for the nerd glasses. And this guy looks familiar. Please state your name and to the court, please. Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something. Alright, go ahead. Thoughts on... Okay, that's understandable. Just now, you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps as a thrifter who was taking a walk? Did I? I will not stand for that. Now you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me... and he's just gonna ramble on and on and on and on. Yes, I understand. I'm very sorry. We'll be more careful from now on. What is he? A human chatterbox? Have to question him. Fashion, cars, women, glasses, of course, university. First rates only need apply. Glasses? Aren't you wearing glasses?
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down? I see how you work now. I don't care. This guy's already guilty of everything. Old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you think wrong.
I'm sorry. What happened?
Dude, judge. You are in a court. You are a judge. This guy needs to state his name and profession. Man, I forgive you. All right, I suppose I can tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were. You took issue with someone calling you a drifter earlier. I know there's other descriptive words, but now you're describing yourself as a PhD in drifting and a drifting virtuoso. How far is this guy's head up his own ass? If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were strolling through a park, correct? It would appear that you are attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. I remind you that I am in no way a prepubescent boy, out on a walk with mommy. You must know I'm... Anyway, please testify to this court what you saw during your walk through the park. See, you said it again, taking a walk. You know you.
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
This guy's already guilty. God damn it. I was at the park all afternoon in deep thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time at all well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up and there were the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face, but it was the pretty defendant there. Only other thing I saw was a banana that fell with the police officer. The banana. You mean the glove? So I know one thing to present for cross-examination. I'd probably press on his description of what time it was.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
No, it is not. Decisive? Nick, did you hear what he just said? Yeah. That's all you have to say? How can you be so calm? It's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client. You mean Maggie? Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying. Yep. And now question the witness.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. All right. Okay, the very first thing that this guy says, I wonder what we're supposed to do. And would you look at that? Is this the banana you're referring to?
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why didn't you say so earlier? But I don't think you can use this as a way to pull more information out of me. And that's where you'd be wrong.
Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove? What? A baseball glove? Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite? That's not... No, it's... no! Your Honor, I think this proves one very important fact. This witness knows nothing about baseball? Or as bad at... oh, okay. Okay, apparently it's saying that the actual choices have bad eyesight. Oh, I think I know. Okay, that's where we're going on. Okay, I think I know why they're saying that. Okay, because of another statement that he made a little bit earlier before we even got into the testimony. By the way, just how bad are your eyes? What are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas. Not normal gloves.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
You're one of those people. You know what I mean. You're like those people who... You're rambling. You're rambling. And that's why I asked you how bad your eyesight is. They're both 2200. I suppose you're gonna tell me that's terrible, right?
Are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see. I wonder why. Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses aren't ordinary glasses, so replace them. How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about it, witness? You're an unrelenting evil man. You're like, and he's going on this again. It boils down to where you were not wearing your glasses at that time. Therefore, the identity of the woman at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness. But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing at the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next, in the moments after you witnessed the crime. All right. The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. Must have been 6:45 when I made the call. They must have had lots of free time on their hands since they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer.
You may question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
First things first, I want to double check something because I think I know exactly what to present. At 6:28, huh? Time of death at 6:28. Then why do you say immediately after the crime? You said you made the call at 6:45. That's a lot of time. And would you look at that? And we are presenting Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
You mean the victim's autopsy report?
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28 p.m. So what of it? You said you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45 p.m. There's clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap. The witness was in shock at the time witnessing a terrible murder. It was only he expected that he would be a little dazed for 15 minutes. For 15 minutes? Really? Like, for 15 minutes. You're going to be dazed and just sort of like sitting there. 15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little daze.
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question. Telephone. Spit it out. I was searching for the phone booth. A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions. As if you're trying to open all the layers of the Mastrokia doll. Must be really think you're special. Witness. I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy? You lost it.
Unbelievable. You lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be a very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things? Haven't you guys ever... And here he goes.
Enough.
Oh, man, oh man. Wait, hold on a second. He lost his cell phone. Nick, that cell phone, it could be. You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? We question further. Mr. Wellington, where is your cell phone right now? What are you getting all excited about? You seem a little confused. I found my phone, I'll have you know. See, here it is. Oh, I see. Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we've cleared up this issue. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a telephone booth.
Oh, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it to at that.
You have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
No, there is something. Your Honor, the witness testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone. How dare you? You can't just make an outrageous claims like that. You have some sort of proof, don't you? Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
All right. Ah, yes. Crime photo 1, because if I remember right, there was a phone booth there, right in the midst of the picture.
Take that!
It's quite simple, actually. Take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo,
Is there a problem with it? Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, that something is wrong with you.
it's a phone booth.
That's correct. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use a phone that was right in front of you?
Order.
What does reporting the crime a little late prove for the defense?
Objection!
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That's reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, it's very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. Must have killed Dustin to get his phone back. But Maggie said she was going to return it to him. There's no reason for him to kill. Unless that's part of unless that he is a part of that con scheme, and that's exactly what they do in their con. On top of that, we still have the phone she found it. Anyway. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else? Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts would you like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation for what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
Yes, I have an idea. There's only one possible explanation.
Alright, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor. Probably shouldn't have. There was only one possibility.
Please present to the court one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why did the witness call the police right away?
All right.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington. What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack. Are these your glasses, aren't they? Where did you find? I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. These glasses were found under the victim's body. Under the victim's body? Yes. Yes, sir. Under the victim's body.
Order!
Wait a second. Hold on. I didn't confess or confirm anything. Stenographer? Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were underneath the victim's body. And that's why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That's precisely what I am doing. And he's cracked. I know I'm right. He's the real murderer. Did you figure it out, Nick? More or less. Turns out this cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now is our chance to deep six this guy. I'll sink him in one shot. Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again. Somehow my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of the knife. Okay, he's starting to get some of his memory back. Okay. It's the moment I've been waiting for.
Order.
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This third right thought of a lawyer. In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as why you are not a murderer. Why, that's easy. For example, there's some name of the victim wrote. What about that? Oh, you mean the one with the name Maggie? Yeah, even an idiot like you can read that, right? But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggie with a Y, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
But wouldn't that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else could that person know her name was Maggie and not Maggie?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know of Miss Bird before this trial.
That's where the scheme comes in. I forgot. Is there any way this kid could have known Maggie's name beforehand? There is a way. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn. The defendant's name was Maggie.
Now will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
All right. The cell phone.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder, correct? But what if I didn't? When you realized you had lost it, what did you do? What did I do? Didn't you try to find it by calling it? Why, how did you... Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone. Yep. Yep, and she did respond with her name. That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggie with a Y, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie with an IE. This is a mistake that could only occur if you knew how her name sounded.
Order.
But, Your Honor, the witness had no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Well, Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone. That's absolutely correct. I don't have a motive. There is accidental killings, and You don't actually need a motive to kill someone. You need a motive to premeditate.
Mr. Wright,
Your Honor?
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor. Are you sure, Nick? If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right? Yeah, but...
Now then, please present to this court to prove that you witness had motive.
The names list. Yep, the names list.
Take that!
Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone that the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You looked up all those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was sorted in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artist group.
Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder.
No, it is not.
You're one of those people.
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you know what it's like to be a refined man such as me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness.
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this? Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is a member of that group. Mr. Wellington's a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That's why you had to kill.
This is too much. That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
He's going to crack. Let's go ahead and see the show. I've got you now. And... Oh. Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battering of the witness. Again? Really?
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone. That phone call. The defendant already promised that she would return the phone. Yeah, she did.
That is a valid point. What does the defense think about this?
Thought it logically, it makes sense. Maybe we should be thinking outside the box. Yeah, if they think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit the murder.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner. But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant? I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well, Mr. Wright,
What was this something that didn't agree with the witness? I'd say the fact that he was in uniform.
Take that!
What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim. The victim? You mean Dustin Prince? Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift was over. With no time to change. He went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
oh,
The girl that picked up my photos was a policeman. He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone. If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone. In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
and he went into panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
Seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, well, Mr. Wellington, you are...
And the show. What's that supposed to mean? The evidence. The evidence. This guy really is creeping me out. All you've been waiting around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious cell phone number this, suspicious card through that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence? Want proof that this phone is yours? I already told you earlier. The phone I had lost, I've already found it. I haven't the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. You can't be sure it wasn't mine, you simpleton. We're getting. Ooh, okay. So he's getting some desperate last resort. So he's not gonna go down without a fight. Feels good to see you squirm.
You seem to have a problem in our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor. This is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. The cell phone. Must be something I overlooked. It's gotta be. Maybe. Yeah, let's do the fingerprint. We should have I got it. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone. Hey, don't you remember? We got that from Maggie. Why? What? It said there was sand all over it, so... Very thoroughly, too. It's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves. A complete recovery. How many times I have to say this? My phone is right here, you see? Incidentally, you can check the number stored on this phone. Must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared. Really? Magically disappeared, huh? joking. Remember, as I was gonna.
Mr. Wellington.
What's this? It's only your voice. It sounds like you still have some fight in you. Where did you finally find your cell phone? Oh, you're too much. Of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Yeah, this scene here. So that's when. It's a very generic sort of like creepy tone. Sort of like used in sort of like monster movies and stuff like that, so. A hard glare in your eyes. Man, you've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's gonna get off scot-free. I know. I know this phone has to be his. How am I supposed to prove something?
Mr. Wright, you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is. Your indictment has no basis and therefore no power. Looks like you came a penny short.
Yeah, where did I go wrong? He switched out the phones when he knocked Phoenix Wright for the loop. That's probably what I'm guessing. Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? That's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Who am I?
The court hereby concludes this cross-examination.
That will be all. I'll bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. I have a reservation at an ultra-fancy restaurant on the upside town. Thank you for your assistance. You had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit. Raise an objection.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor. Right, Nick. I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it? Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything. Your Honor, the cross-examination is already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to bash the witness with more insane questions.
You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright?
You hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney. Please, Your Honor.
Very well. This is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I'm gonna get one shot at this.
You cannot prove everything. It's over for your client and for you. You fully understand?
I'm sure you're all well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Are you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh.
Now then, Mr. Wright, it's your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
I believe... Ah, yes. We're gonna present our business card.
thank you. How nice.
God,
Here, please have one of mine.
we have the judge's business card. God damn it.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is the back of the card. This card is important because of what's on the back. You wrote your cell phone number on the back, but that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone? Huh? Right now? But court is still in session. It's okay, you'll see. Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We're going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is. Of all the idiotic, stupid things, too. What? Why is my phone? What's with this stupid sounding ringtone? Well, Mr. Wellington, you got the wrong phone. How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone. You're... No. I can't. No. Wait. Yep. By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say, when you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one. And the show. And man, you're gonna choke yourself out like that. And, well, KO.
So this is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
Is a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. In order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and lost the ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding.
Well, Mr. Wellington's naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Now then, this court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
Not guilty. Yay!
That is all. This court is adjourned.
All right. I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir. Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel real bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me. My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. My whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building. Been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts... Girl. How are you still alive? How do you have a job? And how are you doing anything? What? I guess this is what you call a girl failure. my life has really been nothing but a string of disasters. That's pretty bad. But until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch on to those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help. Oh, that's right. We were talking about this earlier. Happens again recently too, sir. There's an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrian crosswalk. I gave her my hand and... oh, I knew it. We were having dinner at my house. That's not bad luck. That's a nice conversation leading to dinner. I'm sure that Dustin is gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything is my fault. Dustin's death. Her head being all messed up. Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet. Give it a few games, Phoenix. Maybe you'll feel like your head's more and more messed up as these games go along. I'm gonna find a new life for myself starting now. Next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir. After all, God's misfortune is only a name. You bet. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess. Yeah, that's the spirit. Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Thanks. You take care of yourself too. Wow, that tutorial trial took a little bit longer than I was expecting, but hey, at least we get to start on the actual sort of like first case. Gotten my memory back, but they're still a little fuzzy. But you're okay, and that's what counts. Really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office. I'm afraid to ask. Here it goes. So, this might sound bad, but, who are you? What? I thought you said you got your memory back. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe. He's someone I've had clashes with in the past during a certain case. Yep. He's also been a good ally during others. Yep. Ah, Unji. Lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's fit. Yep. In the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else. This girl, Maya? You finally remembered? This is Maya Fey, my assistant. That's right. I have so many unforgettable memories about her. For example, Earth to Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me. Oh, well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages. Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create a new memories together. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. Just have to start over from the very beginning. Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint. Okay. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. All right. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. So, another sister of the Faye family? Looks like from this, that image of the little girl. All right, that was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. Wait. That's why I took my revenge. Okay. Wait. Huh? I get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do. Okay, so Maya.
NANI?!
Okay. No, I did it. I killed that person. That wasn't you. Doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. Did. Huh. Can't believe. Okay, so from that setup, from what we know about, so apparently some type of spirit. Yeah, some type of spirit that had been murdered by someone had found its way over to Maya, overtook her, and murdered the person that murdered the spirit. Whether it was a male spirit or a female spirit probably doesn't really matter. What matters is they used Maya's body. Huh. And from what was... Hey, Monkman Matt. How's it going? The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Yes, everything is doing well. We're getting started on Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney 2 Justice for All. We had just finished the tutorial trial, and now we're getting started on the story proper. All right. Oh, the voice is back. Nice. Oh, what depressing rain. You understand how depressed that makes me, do you? I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell, I'll take a break with a day of sun. That is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. Nerve, calling herself a weather girl. He's gonna hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl. I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. I mean never to end up under his knife. Yeah, if she is specifically a weather girl, then that means that she is not actually a meteorologist. There is actually sort of like a difference between the terms. So basically all her stuff, all she has to do is sort of like recite what sort of like behind the scenes weatherologists and meteorologists are relaying to her in the news. So I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. No, you're the doctor at. It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me. And this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash, crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. Okay, so... Right, about a year ago, all the tabloid shows were talking about... Okay, so a patient got revenge on a nurse for mixing up medicines and took over Maya's... 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused that crash. People said it was forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Why would I? Now I'm just gonna say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? He's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? It's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My clinic is seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. You understand what that means? It means that they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. For me, I don't think I would want to go either. So, what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me to prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is something only you can do. Maya Fey, you know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? Heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean, hey, wait a second here. I worked under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me. I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together, but she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Yes, I heard. It must have been lonely for you. Wait, I'm not. She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such a rich training. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Mrs. Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I think you might be calling about Mia. Or at least their mother. I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling. I'm gonna have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. Oh. Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now. We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit medium. Yep. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. Condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me? And that's why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that's how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Huh. Interesting. Currain Village. Right. Oh. Hello, little girl. Well, hello there. What a little girl. Hey, wait up, Pearly. Someone else is coming this way. Nick! Hey! Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Wow! I didn't think you'd really show up. It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away. Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little. It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd visited more. No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard to be strong by myself. Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. Glad to hear training is going well for you. All right. All right, let's go ahead and talk with her. Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job. Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon. With this case, you know how the messy story behind it? Behold the power of the Maya intelligence network. Let's see. 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse. He killed her in what appeared to be a car accident. So what is this Maya intelligence network anyway? The tabloids. That's what I thought. I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary, even for me. Yeah, I guess so. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya? Yep. Crane Village. But I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too. Interesting. So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium. Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think. Probably true since the ability to communicate with the dead is so strong. Actually, only the women of this village are mediums. So what do the men do? They usually work someplace outside the village. Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her? Oh, you mean Pearly? Pearly? Pearly Faye. She's my... Oh, cousin. Okay. So not sister, cousin. Okay. Isn't she adorable? Just like yours truly. Cousin? Wait, then that means she's also... Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling. I see. Hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier. It's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away. Suspicious-looking? Well, you're not wearing training clothes for starters. Of course not. Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Corain Village. Aunt? Pearly's mother is my aunt. Duh. Come on, Nick. Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start. Oh, yeah. I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers. Alright, good luck, Maya. Thanks. Oh, at least she's still the same perky Maya. Alright. Might as well examine a little bit about this place.
Okay, got the mountains. Yep, nothing else really to investigate here. All right, time to move. The mediation room. Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allow such misguided reports on public airways. It's like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyways, this is a splendid manor. Our room is there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright. I have a copy for you, too. All right. All right. Let's go ahead and talk with this guy. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. There's a thing wrong with that statement there. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention. I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died to my negligence. Then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. This is sounding really, really fishy here. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's why I'll have her write. The confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. I see. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? Heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying in the occult at college. That girl introduced me to this village. It's the home of the Korean School of Channeling. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is the daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Anyway, do you see that dark door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Alright. Alright, to the channeling chamber. Alright. Yep, it's definitely set up like a spiritual room. Wow, there's such a strange atmosphere in here. Flickering lights. Guess they're candles. Oh. Good sir, who might you be? My name is Phoenix Wright. Oh, you must be that good sir. Good sir? Is she talking about me? You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard so much about you from Mystic Maya. That's a very indirect and formal way to address your own niece. Is that so? Mystic Maya? I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morgan Fay. Nice to meet you. I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you asked too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid. Huh? Don't tell me you've already forgotten. If it was not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won.
First a girl runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression? In the past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now. Thank you. Alright. Alright, time to talk. So why do you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange? Good sir. Yes? How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya? I'm sorry. She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya. So about Mystic Maya, it is the blood. Excuse me? Blood. Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master. In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Yeah. Yeah, but Mia died, remember? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs to the Korean channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I am merely a member of the Branch family. Okay. Branch family? What's that? As it sounds, for a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Korean school. Okay, so like deeply rooted olden traditions of mainline family and side family. Okay. Reeks of Hyuga. So, how strong are you? It's a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare to the loneliness of my power to the Master's. So that's how it is. So today's channeling will be her first? Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong. It is usually easier to call that person to our world. Traffic accident, indeed. The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I'm in the process of preparing. So, this room is the channeling chamber? The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed. I don't suppose you mind if we observe that. I don't suppose if you mind we observe the session? Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here. Oh. The secrets of the Korean technique cannot be seen by just anybody. That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before. It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, that heavy door is securely locked. That's what the lock is for? Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir. Pearl? She's an adorable, angelic young girl. Yep. Your daughter, huh? Oh, that's that odd. She's my daughter. Now then, what was it you were about to say? What a cute daughter you have. A pure heart that knows not the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request. Well, it's not like I had the chance to anyway. I must insist and stress that you not let it occur. Okay, I get it. Alright. Alright. Time to move. Going to the winding way. right, but actually, before we continue, I'm gonna go ahead and take a few minutes for a break. So I will be right back, everyone. So just stick tight. All right, we are back. Whew. I hope that you all are having a wonderful day. There we go. Let's go ahead and continue. Wow, this garden really is breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What's that over there? Is that an incinerator? Looks a little out of place in a garden like this. All right, so guess we go ahead and... Huh. Okay, yeah, that's understandable. Like, it's like normal, like garbage truck doesn't go out into the extreme rural areas. Then, huh. A urn. Yeah, we already mentioned it. So, all right. Side room. Oh. So this is the side room. Looks like more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. It looks like someone's sleeping in one. Shouldn't disturb them. All right. Okay, so move back to the winding way then, huh? Hey, you! Hold on now. This gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern accent somewhere before. You! Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How's it been? I haven't seen you in, what, a year? You are, A lot of heart. God damn it. Oh no. No, it's a lot of heart. You're a lot of heart, right? Bingo! I'm the one and only paranormal photographer. Lot of heart.
No! God! No! God, please, no! 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 No!
So yes, we met her in the very first game with the trial of Miles Edgeworth. She was the very first witness that was sort of like brought in that was camping at a no camping ground site, and it took the photo of the lake. So. So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean. Of course. And today, I'm gonna get myself a real scoop. Wait and see. That's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Challenge about to get started. Is it that time already? I should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on. Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. I don't think I would necessarily put it that way, but you do you there, Phoenix. All right. All right, here we go. We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber. With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You'd love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright? Hey, yeah, sure I would. You are absolutely fishy, Mr. Doctor. Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key? Yep, right here. That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well. You'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started. Finally, let's go. Something's gonna go really wrong with this. Either the... Huh. Okay, wait a second. Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. Hold on now, Granny. Granny? How come we ain't allowed in that room? Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it? What? I am from the heart of the heartland. Is that so? And I humbly request that you return to this heart of the heartland. What are you? This is Crane Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave. Sorry. Wow, she shut up a lot. Now that's impressive. Now then, let us wait. Oh. Uh, bang. Hey now, what was that just now? Came from inside the channeling chamber. And, not good. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Hey, that's a gunshot. Excuse me. I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I'd bet my afro on it. Maya's in there. We're breaking into the chamber. Oh, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan? What else we're going to break in? What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it. We're gonna have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there is one matter. That is,
Don't try to stop me.
send a repair bill to the Wright company law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man. And the doctor is dead. But Dr. Gray.
I was murdered. Maya. That man murdered me. So I killed him. What?
Lotta, at a time like this? Times like this are perfect for snapping out shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya? Step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly to inform the police. But hurry before there are more victims here. Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny. Okay, so yeah, Maya was possessed. Okay. My cell phone does get a reception way out here. So I ended up using the phone booth to call the yep, we saw the phone booth by the bus stop, so yep, there it is. And they're on their way. That's good. Lottie, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon. She seems really on edge because of all this. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on. Alright. Alright. Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she? Technically, she was, but... Oh yeah. Lada doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes. And again, weren't there only two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then. Lada, what do you know about Dr. Gray? Not much, but I did some digging. That one Jen is with a bad reputation. Really? I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep. I sort of got that same impression myself. He's real controlling. As soon as his nurse or patients don't do what he says, he starts a hollering. That's been real rough to work for him. Alright. Alright. Let's move back to the mediation room. Mr. Wright. Miss Faye. How's Mystic Maya? She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful. Let me see her, please. She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery. Guess I just have to wait.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. You again.
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
Actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? I shall show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe? God damn it.
My name isn't Jim Shoe.
The two of them went into the channeling chamber. Guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Alright. Well, time to move back out to the village. Alright. Probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Although she might be... Lotta? God, don't let me be next. Don't scare me like that. What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you would have another dead body on your hands. Mine. Any ideas? Did you see or notice anything that stuck out at you? No. Well, maybe one thing. What is it? Turns out my poor stomach's not good at handling this kind of thing. What? Cursing ghosts and stuff are coming back to get ya. This just is too much, I say. What is too much? Being an occult photographer. That's some scary stuff. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now. Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour or less gore? What's up? Oh, yeah. What is it? I took some hot pictures earlier. Huh? Remember, I took some pictures at the murder scene inside. She did. 2 even. Let's say Jan's murdered. Sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story. Lotta. Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century. And there she goes. I don't know who's scarier, Lotta or the spirits. Why does it feel like we've been through this before? All right. All right, back to the channeling chamber. Oh. The police are busily running here and there. And I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you! Don't go touching anything.
Look, I really need to ask you some questions.
Don't look at me like I'm sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, all right?
All right. About Maya.
I hate to break this to you, pal, but the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it.
Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room, after all. But Maya is...
You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence.
Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional. Yet something about his expression still looks the same. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh?
He was shot in the forehead. But
But
he was also stabbed in the chest with knife.
oh, thought we heard 2 gunshots. A knife stab would have been less audible. Huh. A knife.
Basically, the Vic was first stabbed, and then he was shot.
Huh. Okay. Alright, we'll go ahead and move to the side room. Alright. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier. Like, how can I help you? Who are you? Why are you here? You don't look like someone that would be here. What?
So isn't about time to start?
Time to start what?
You know, like the channeling.
Channeling? No, actually, the situation's kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there's been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right?
Yes, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say? Serious Valley Girl vibes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. My name is Innie Minnie.
Where's Miney Mo?
At the college, I'm researching and studying, parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something.
Huh. So I'm guessing this is the person that some of the people were talking about? I'm guessing this is the person that the doctor was talking about.
Like supernatural phenomenon, ESP, and psychic powers, that sort of stuff.
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney at Law. Alright. So what brings you here today?
So, I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place.
Yep, figured as much.
He asked me, like, do you know a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Cause, like, talking to dead people and, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good. I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, like, must have put some in the food they served for lunch.
That doesn't sound fun.
So I, like, felt sick and came here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I've wasted my time because I, like, slept a long time.
So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like, what? Oh, that. Like, I totally know nothing. So who was, like, you know, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling, Dr. Gray. And she has absolutely no response about that. You and Dr. Gray knew each other, right? Uh, there's a response. That was delayed.
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? What was that all talk about him earlier?
Well, like a long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah.
I was trying to hide something. Malpractice indeed. That's what I'm starting to see. Alright, time to move. There's no one here as usual. Oh! Hey, how are you? You're Pearl, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. Okay. Yeah, we won't be able to really talk with her. She'll more like, yeah, it says that she'll just run away if. Might as well move. Oh dear, madam, you have such impeccable timing.
Like, what's all the buzz?
All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm gonna give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation is not gonna be done until real late.
That's a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fey Manor tonight.
What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police. I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. Sorry. All right, so next day. Morning. I guess I must have nodded off at some point. Hope Maya's okay. I should hurry and get to the detention center ASAP. All right. All right, to the detention center.
Nick.
Maya.
What am I gonna do? Never imagined it would turn out like this.
Calm down, Maya. Take deep breaths. This is the second time that she's gonna be up on trial. Now, I think the first time I met her, all started right here in this detention center. Yep. I finally get to see you again, and it's not your fault. You didn't do it. No, I did it. I killed that person. But that wasn't you. It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me. I was too weak, and I couldn't control the spirit's powers, so I don't want to bring up the case quite yet, but reminds me of the Dubis Goobus Ace Attorney meme. You don't have to be nice to me. I understand. All right. Time to talk. So, you're the master or something of the Korean school channeling? Actually, my mother is for now. But since that title's passed from mother to daughter, I guess I'll be someday. But many people think that the channeling isn't real. That's just all an act. You believe in us, don't you? Yeah, because I've seen it with my own eyes. When Maya's channeling a spirit, not only her voice, but her whole physical appearance changes. It's a supernatural phenomenon that occurs every time. It happened this time too. Dr. Ray said he wanted to call the nurse, so... Yeah, more than likely, Maya's body must have taken on that nurse's appearance. What exactly happened in the channeling chamber? I went into that room with Dr. Gray and locked the door and sat down across from him. Okay. I closed our eyes and I began the channeling. This was sounding kind of creepy, like the beginning of a scary story. And that's the last thing I remember. What? After a spirit comes into my body, I lose myself, my consciousness. And you don't remember a single thing. When I came to, I was being held in my aunt's arms. And then there was blood all over my clothes. Oh, but I do remember having a dream. A dream? What kind of dream did you have while you were channeling? I can't remember it all that well, but I was dead and buried in the ground. I couldn't move. It was unbearable, real suffocating. Not something like that. I see. I have no idea what to say to that. It was a real familiar smell, too. Under the ground? Yeah, I can't quite place it, but I know I smelled that same scent before. I guess it's all about that information I'm gonna have to gather for today. Hey, Specky, how's it going? Glad to see you here. How are you doing, my friend? We're doing some Ace Attorney 2 Justice for All today, and we are close to finishing up for the day, but we are in the midst of starting the official first trial for Ace Attorney 2. So yeah, how's it going? I'll be back later, Maya. In the meantime, please make sure you prepare it, okay? It? What is it? The document requesting me to be your attorney, of course. But what's wrong? Are you sure? I mean, I'm guilty. I'm a murderer. Just ending this stuff? Nice. No one's decided that yet. But I did. I killed that person with these 2 hands. That's enough, Maya. It's hopeless. If you defend me, you'll lose, I'm sure. Stop it. Help me. Nick, help me. I'm scared. Don't worry, I will. When is the trial? Sounds like tomorrow. As usual, 0 prep time. Alright, I'm going now. Wait. This jewel. This is called a Magatama. It's a magical charm and it's always protected me. Give this early. I'm sure she'll lend you her spiritual powers. Oh! Alright. Alright. Time to move to the offices. Let's see what we can finish up before we have to finish up for the day. All right. Phew, feels like I've been gone forever. It's only been 1 day. Oh, that's right. There's that newspaper Dr. Gray brought the other day. here it is, right on top of my desk. It's the only thing he had left behind that's going to be of any help. All right. Time to move. I have to save Maya, no matter what. It's her life on the line. What in the world happened in that room yesterday? Nurtures all mediums, young and old, even mediums in training, I'd wager. It's pretty deserted today. All because of the murder yesterday. Alright, so the channeling chamber. Looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today. I should take this chance and thoroughly check this room. I'm lucky I might uncover a clue or two. And... oh, Mr. Wright. Good morning. I am on my way to go meet Mystic Maya. I thought to bring her some items to make her feel more at home. Namely, tea so bitter you'll lose your tongue and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts. I'm sure Maya will be very grateful. That's Mystic Maya, good sir. She is one scary lady. Oh dear, sweet Mystic Maya. Pearl wept constantly for you last night as I did. I know it's important for me to search the site. I should ask her some questions too, while I have the chance. Alright. I'd like to ask you a few questions about what happened yesterday. Do you mean that awful tragedy? That man murdered me. So I killed him. Yep. Yep. What happened here in this room after I left? Well, first I struck Miss Maya on the head to make her go unconscious, correct? That is correct. Next, I performed the spirit severing technique. Your severing technique? The spirit of that nurse was inside of Mystic Maya's body. I used the technique to send the nurse's spirit back to the other world. Wonder if this kind of testimony is even admissible in a court of law. By the way, what is this room exactly? The channeling chamber? This room was created for the sole purpose of preventing such a tragedy as yesterday. What do you mean? Sometimes, when an inexperienced medium calls an especially strong spirit, that spirit may become violent and revolt, as you witnessed yesterday. Revolt? But how? When a spirit enters a medium's body, she loses her will and herself steps aside. Put it another way, the spirit is borrowing the medium's body, good sir. Isn't that extremely dangerous? An experienced medium has little problem controlling a spirit. But Maya, Mystic Maya, that was her first channeling. And that's why I insisted on locking the door. However, I never thought that would be calling danger upon the client himself. I am grateful that one of our heirlooms was not damaged in this horrible incident. And that would be... that folding screen there is the Korean sacred writings. Along with the Korean sacred urn, they are this village's most treasured possessions. If I ever found out that something had happened to either one, for humanity, not for her to be worrying about the folding screen at a time like this. Guess this isn't just some dilapidated old screen after all. Alright. So, how is Pearl today? Mr. Wright, Yes? In this world, Pearl is my most treasured possession. And compared even Mystic Maya, Pearl has the spiritual power to become a master. That's very impressive. Until now, the women of the Branch family have thought themselves to be inferior. But Pearl is different. Her spiritual strength is so great, it's even greater than some of the main family. Yes, Pearl is a channeling prodigy with the pride of the Branch family. Wow, she really is fired up now. In any case, our world is so different from yours. Perhaps it is best for you to quit, good sir. Quit? Quit what? Alright. Alright, time to examine some of this stuff. Alright. Yep, there's the blood. Yep, nothing else to... This is an altar. Whatever it is, it feels very important. And... yeah. Sort of sacred text written, yeah. A hole. Wait a second. Oh. Considering how they've sort of like been showing how Maya and the doctor have been sitting, Maya's back would have been facing the screen. So the first gunshot. So the doctor tried to kill the spirit of the nurse and thus by extension Maya. And that's where the knife stab came in and then the second gunshot. Okay. That's at least my hypothesis on that, but... Well then, I do believe it's time for me to take my leave. Alright, please tell Maya I said hi. Was that? I mean Mystic Maya. I will tell her. Okay. Alright. I think I'll do one more. Actually, no, I think I'll end it here. Yeah, because we are getting close to finishing up, so we'll end tonight right here. All right. So that will do it for tonight. We got a pretty good start into Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Justice for All. So looking forward to getting to continue that next week. So yeah, thank you all for joining me tonight. So for tomorrow we will be continuing with Trails of Cold Steel 3. So, just like before, the planned start time is 7 p.m. Central Time start time. But just like with what I'm going to try to do specifically with this, because of sort of like the situation with my co-host being across the pond in completely different time zone. If there is an opportunity for me to start as early as possible, and I'm hoping to hopefully be able to start a couple of hours early. Last week I only started an hour earlier than what the scheduled time was, but I am hoping tomorrow to be able to do 2 hours early to give our co-host X Daily Smorex perfect time to be able to sit with us as long as possible. So if the opportunity does come up, I'll be letting my co-host and you guys know as far as the updates to all of that. So yeah, that is pretty much all that really needs to be said about that. So looking forward to seeing you guys tomorrow for that. So with all of that said and done, let's see, who can I send you guys to? Actually, this is interesting. This is interesting indeed. Okay, so I'm gonna send you guys to someone who I've rated once before, Aro Zoro, the VTuber Aro Zoro. But they're playing a game that those of you within our community may actually very well recognize. And actually, this particular franchise just recently had a new game announced in a certain announcement last week. Arozo is playing AI the Somnian Files tonight. So yeah, let's go ahead and visit Aro. So if you guys would like to copy and utilize the raid message, also feel free to add in whatever emotes you wish to add in with that. And if you guys would like to join us on this bounty mission and giving love and support to awesome streamers out there, I would very much appreciate it if you could join us for that. So with all that said and done, hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hope y'all enjoyed the stream. Have fun, take care, and God bless to you all. Have a wonderful night, everyone. Time to send you out on your bounty mission. See you all next time. Bye, everybody.